and you may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Makes another right. Earns in deep trouble again. Earns it down.
You know, you dream of fights, I guess, but the next set of it.
What's going on, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedi, Sith, comic book collectors, comic book illustrators, figurine collectors, diorama makers, everybody in life, brothers and sisters, how you doing? I'm your boy, J. Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And of course, tonight, I promised earlier, but of course I had things to do. And, well, I'm here. Peace to Brian Harkin. What's going on, Brian? No doubt, my brother. Hashtag come back to boxing. Everybody else on the check-in, please make yourself at home. You casa, tu casa. You know what I'm saying? Just come on in and just chill out. We're about to, have a nice little get together while we're all quarantined under this my corona bullshit. You know what I mean? Peace to T Pilot One, no doubt. Welcome. Hashtag come back to boxing. Welcome, brother. Sit back and enjoy the fights. Please hit the like button on the way in so that way the algorithms can hit the other fight fans. I just want to say thank you very much, for being here. I'm very appreciative of each and every one of you guys. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever think that, you're wasting my time or anything like that. Never that. I really do appreciate you guys, man. Peace to the new subscribers, man. You guys found a home, no doubt. You guys found a home, no doubt. And, I just want to make sure that you guys are comfortable and, you guys just basically, you know what I mean, have a good time here, man. I'm just warming up the room right now. Make yourselves at home, hit the like button so that way you can hit the other subscribers. Please let yourself be known. Peace to my man Brian Harkin, my man T Pilot. I'm gonna throw you up on the board right quick. My man Brian, no doubt. He called a fight with me the other day. It was lots of fun. He was up there with the pros, no doubt. My man T Pilot One. What's going on, T Pilot? You know what I mean? How you doing, brother? No doubt. My man Skull 971. Peace, my brother. No doubt. Peace, man. Welcome. Kick back, man, while we're all fucking quarantined. And up in England, if I'm not mistaken, it is 2:12 a.m. And thank you for sticking in there, joining, and making me your choice for boxing. Thank you very much, man. Now, of course, you know that we always give the old school the respect, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Skull 91. What's going on, brother? No doubt. So without any further ado, man, let's get this fight going on because this fight is well deserved by you guys. I promised you. And, if it's all said and done and you guys are still up, then we're definitely going to, no doubt. T Pilot One says 2 a.m. in the UK and tuned in to see what's the score. No doubt, baby. No doubt, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome. No doubt. He goes, he gave you a sub after your Eminem reactions. Great job on them. Thank you, Skull. Thank you so much, man. No doubt, man. I'm gonna get back into that because there's rumors going around that he's that MGK came out with a diss or something like that. So I'm gonna go in again, no doubt. But this is what we love. Let's get this boxing going, man. Let's get the match going on. I'm gonna leave the link in the chat in case you guys want to call the fight with me. I'll throw it up in a minute. But sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
Very quickly, as Oscar comes into the ring, let's couple of rolls. Mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdowns in a round here in New York State. The fight is over. Scoring on the round system. Supplemental point scoring system. You cannot be saved by the bell.
Oh, yeah, I would.
And the reaction of the crowd speaks for itself.
I would definitely react to UK rap. I would definitely react to UK rap. UK rap is universal, man. Hip hop's universal, brother? Definitely.
Some call him crude as a fighter, but powerful. Good enough to afford 25 rounds.
Peace to everybody on the check-in. Giving you these Sunday night fights.
The second for the heavyweight championship of the world, but never knocked down. He knocked Frazier down twice in the second round of their first fight, a split decision.
This is going to be a very, very good fight. You guys never saw this fight?
Now, just rejoining me from our introduction at the top of the show, my good friend, and as I characterized him at the top, perhaps the most interested party within the arena, Yancey Yank Durham, the manager of Joe Frazier.
Peace, everybody checking on in, man. Peace. Hashtag come back to boxing. Welcome to the Boxing and Jedi Temple. Big Boys Boxing. What's going on? He said I rewatched this one yesterday. Great minds think alike, brother. No doubt. Peace to you, Big Boys Boxing. Go check them out. Ross Clot 222. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat if you guys want to join me. You're more than welcome to call this fight.
We could knock him out, but after the 12th round and the 15-round fight with him, he gave me an awful lot of trouble.
Bonavena, according to Gil Clancy, who, as I mentioned, is working with Oscar tonight, will try to make a brawl out of this, a street fight, with Clancy's exact words. He'll probably try and cut the ring in half. Ali circles constantly to the left, as all of you veteran boxing fans know. And Bonavena will probably go straight at him, veering slightly to the right to cut off the circling to the left. Crowd roars now as Muhammad Ali comes down the aisle. A man who has evoked all kinds of passion against and for. The whole history written now. April 28, 1967, Houston, Texas, refused military induction. In the courts ever since.
No doubt, Big Boys Boxing. Thank you very much, my brother. No doubt.
Ali, for those of you watching in the red robe.
That's one thing about Ali. He always kept warm, always kept the legs warm, on his toes,
Ali,
felt the ring out.
He's got a lot to prove. The crowd reacts as he shows that swiftness of hand.
It's not just showmanship. And you know what I like about this? You see this? Look at his hands. What do you guys see?
The questions now are self-evident.
The gloves aren't on.
Really a testing opponent.
They're going to throw the gloves on in the ring.
Or will he be a soft
in the ring? You know what I'm saying? This is great.
He was is he now? How much does he have left from the obviously great fighter that he was 4 years ago? How much in the way of speed and how much in the way of stamina? Jerry Quarry, the cut eye, it went only 3 rounds.
So Ross Clot says Ali 2 comeback fights better than Wilder whole resume. No doubt.
Should answer that since Bonavena is so tough to knock out.
Oh, shit.
Ali has said he'll do him.
No doubt, Brian. Old school. No doubt.
Well, he used to be accurate with his prognostications. But whether or not that accuracy still obtains is another matter to be determined.
No doubt. Peace to everybody on the check-in, man. Over at the UK, it's like 2:30 right now. I appreciate it. I hope I give you what you like after this fight, if all is well. And we still have some people on, because I'll try to give you guys a late-night stream, simply because, you know, we're quarantined and shit around the world, so we might as well, you know what I mean? So I'll give you what you like. So if this goes all in well and people are still up and we have a good, decent count, because to me, having at least fucking 7 people is a decent count. You know what I mean? I'm not all about numbers. So as long as we have those pair of eyes after this fight, then I'll probably ask for a request, we'll vote, and we'll throw another fight on.
Coming for the knockdowns, referee Zach Clayton. Referee for the main event.
Oh, Brian's off. Good man. Good man.
Perhaps
awesome.
Veteran referee in point of service assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission.
Hashtag come back to boxing. Old school fights has been brought to you by.
Fight go on. He's not quick to stop a fight when a fighter is damaged. Now let's see.
Crunch and munch, bitches.
Instructions from the referee if they talk. Because today, before the weigh-in, Ed Dooley, the chairman of the New York State Athletic Commission, said any reprehensible talk, any invective, any abuse, $5,000 fine against each fight.
Introducing.
Yeah, once again, anybody who wants to call the fight with me, anybody, it's in the stream. If you're able to, if you're not, don't worry about it. It's fun calling the fights. Battle Rifle. Yes, we are watching old fights, Battle Rifle, no doubt. As Cali says, I missed the Hurricane fight. I thought Benson edged it. Yeah, man, it was good, man. Unrivaled was calling it with me, man. And day before yesterday, I had Hapo Type 0 and Unrivaled on with me.
212 pounds, return of the champion,
Woo!
Muhammad Ali.
There's the
Ali.
familiar shuffle step.
Main event, 15
And in
rounds.
this
Love that
arena,
robe,
at
man.
least at
That
this
red and white
moment,
robe, that shit
he
is classic.
returns
With the
a
drawers,
popular
kid.
man.
The red and white drawers. Come on, man. With
That's in
the
this
black
arena.
gloves, dog. Team is back for more boxing, no doubt. And my man Hawker Mustang,
We have nearly 19,000
the
people
senior.
here
What's
tonight.
going on,
Big,
brother?
Big crowd for what Johnny Addy just called.
And
a
of
return
course,
to the
we
champion.
have
Let's
with
listen to
us
Mark Conn.
Spud. What's going on, Spud?
Are you all right there now, Jay?
All right, brother. Welcome, man.
There he
Welcome.
is talking.
I'm looking forward to this fight.
Oh yes, definitely. We're gonna call this fight together, brother. We're gonna call all the techniques that we see. You know, we're gonna. If you have any history on this fight or on any other fighters, you know,
I'm going to beat you up.
we're going
Well,
to educate.
Ali,
Yeah,
I'm going to
Ali
touch you up.
versus Bonavena, right?
right.
If he deviated from
So
that, he's subject to
this would have been in
$5,000
1970, I believe. That looks like a 1970 fight. So this is when he was coming back.
You
was
are
for the-
you are absolutely correct, my brother.
Start of round one.
This was for the vacant NABF after he was on the return.
Watch Ali as he
And
circles
this was to
steadily
put him
the
back into title
left.
contention.
Watch Bonavena try and
Because
cut
in the
ring
fight
out.
after
Watch
this,
you have going right at him.
in the fight after the Bonavena fight, he had that fight with Joe Frazier where he got dropped in the 15th round.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Ali will use the left jabs, counter
Thank
out
you,
with
thank
the
you
left
for
jab.
that timeline, brother. That's awesome, man. My man Spud, man. Do you have a channel, Spud, or do you just follow?
I'm affiliated with Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So then, yeah, I guess you know me then, because me and him are pretty cool, man. He calls fights with me.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man. Glad to have you on the panel, brother. No doubt. Yeah, so we see Ali just keeping him at bay with that beautiful jab.
Bonavena is using that dip down, dip up style that he was known for, where he liked to get to the body and shovel in the right hook.
Yep.
But he's struggling with the stance of Ali and the check.
And yep, the check hook, exactly. Ali's even telling him your stance is incorrect. Oh yeah, definitely. There goes Ali inching in. As you can see, you've got a nice little stutter step coming from Bonavena, you know, because he's fighting a bit nervous. Oh, whoa, whoa. No knockdown.
Ringo claiming that Ali shut
No
him
knockdown.
down.
Ali with the check.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful one too, right?
Always watch Ali's feet. Always watch them. They're always turning, just always slightly out to the side.
Always.
Even when he's moving in for a straight, he always moves to the side, so he's always off center line. See, even there, offline. Offline.
Oh. That's all right, though, because as he goes back on the back foot, for some reason, Ali had that. He had that effect on guys that were little power punches. As he leaned back, it like sort of like neutralized it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean exactly. He had this beautiful balance as well.
Yeah.
Like an alley brawl, as far as Oscar's concerned.
Nice. Oh boy, the reflexes, man, like a freaking cat. Welcome to hashtag Come Back to Boxing, old school fights, and I'm here joined by Spud. No doubt, we're calling the fight. Ali Bonavena, 1970, the vacant NABF. Oh, good body
This
shot.
is for the vacant NABF. That was below the belt.
Yes, very.
I'm gonna go get Mark, and Mark can come onto the show instead.
Okay, brother, no doubt. You can come on too, man. Shit. Spud will be back with us, no doubt. Anybody else want to join? The link is in the chat. I'll drop it again. And I'll tell you guys right now, man. I'm happy that these fights are on, and we're able to, you know, jump into the time, the virtual time machine.
Using tactics, a little rough tactic there. Players pushing and shoving.
Here we go with the replay. Ali's the head movement. I mean, the head control, should I say?
Got up and claimed that Ali pushed him down.
But there's no doubt in my mind.
Live action. You felt he pushed him down.
He did push him down. Yeah, that was a
You're not guilty of bias because you're Frazier's.
No, it isn't. That
Brian says the uppercut is the punch here for Ali.
All right, we await the start of round 2.
Here we go.
Now let's see if Ali can get some of that old Ali movement in as we start round 2.
Oh, no doubt. And here we have with us, no doubt, Mark from Unrivaled Boxing Talking News. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Jay? Sorry, my potato goes a little bit rogue sometimes.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. Hey, man, fucking, it's 2:45 over there, a.m. Am I correct?
2:25.
2:25. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate your time, brother.
Well, I'm not at work because of the coronavirus, you know, so.
I know, right? We're all quarantined and shit. How does this feel, right? All around the world.
I have a bunker out back and a few guns, so I'm pretty much just working out constantly, doing push-ups, sit-ups on YouTube. So in about 9 months from now, I'm gonna go out into the wilderness and like take over the country. That's my plan.
Well, if you come down to the United States, come to Melbourne, Florida, I got you, brother.
Nice one. If you come over to Ireland, I've got a bunker. You're safe.
Got it, definitely.
But yeah, this fight is always a hard one for me to watch. You know, it's very scrappy on Bonavena's part. Ali tries to make it beautiful, but it's so hard because Bonavena's just—he's an ugly fucking fighter, isn't he? Really ugly.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, he is, and you know he's very, very susceptible of the check hook, uppercut. You know, even a jab. You know, if you can knock him out with a jab coming in.
But let's talk about the things he does well. He's very good offbeat. So Ali's on a rhythm, and if you look at Bonavena, he comes in with this. He comes with this timing that's off, jab, off, in, off. You know what I mean? So he's going on a beat of a 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. You know, each step, each movement. That's kind of his timing. But it's completely offbeat to Ali's. Because look at Ali right now. 1, 1, 1, 1. It's like a heartbeat.
He's got, he's got that nice rhythm.
Arguably the most rhythmic fighter to ever. Oh, look at it. Just look at him.
The movement, man. The movement is sick.
Keep in mind, this is a 220-pound man.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh,
beautiful uppercut there. Was it an uppercut or a hook?
It was a hook. Oh, man. Ali just moves like, it's like he got spidey sense, you know? He just moves out the way like at the split second. Oh, beautiful fucking two-piece. Would you like some ketchup with them McNuggets?
What possessed you to want to watch this fight? Was it the talk we had earlier about Ali?
No, I just this is what I do, man. Basically, the reason why I brought this here to you guys is because this is what I do before I lay down or if I'm just relaxing. I usually watch fights, man. So I figure, you know what? If someone watch fights, let me invite the fellas. So this is what I'm doing now. So every time, consider this me watching fights with you now because you know I used to do this on my spare time. You know what I mean? My quiet time.
I do it too. Yeah. Like earlier, I was bored, so I watched Griffith and Male Griffith and Monzon. I also watched I watched Yvonne Durrell and Archie Moore. So
yeah, I wanted to watch Mancini Camacho, man. I wanted to watch
fight.
That. Yeah.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Looking at Oscar as he comes out to face Ali.
Here we go.
Straight away, Ali, just as Bonavena is rushing in, he just walks into the ring, but he pushes a jab just to hit air, so it stops Bonavena in his tracks mentally.
Oh, hell yeah. And what's funny is Ali is the bigger man, and you would think he would be the slower man, right? Or, you know, at a disadvantage here. But no, he's fighting like he's the small, compact guy here. You know, he's just snapping his jabs and standing up straight. usually any tall fighter like that standing up straight is an
Perhaps
easy
you hear
target.
Drew
But
Brown
Ali
Bundini,
is
one of
so
the retinue in
he's
Ali's
so
corner, yelling,
how do you say, he has so much,
"Stick
you know,
'em,
maneuvering
stick 'em,
ability
Dolly.
that
Just keep that left out
it's to
there
a point that
while you box."
if he's standing up straight, he switches really fast, you know, and he turns into
And
a
the
cobra shell
astonishing
that he's,
thing
you know,
here is
Yeah.
he pops right
the
back
relative
up.
absence
He's got
of
total
movement.
control of his body and his movement, everything. Look at him, look at him.
This is the second fight of Ali back into his comeback, for anyone who doesn't know. His first fight was Quarry, and then he fought Bonavena
Another push by Ali against Bonavena.
on the comeback 3 years out due to the draft.
The left and then the right. Opening up a bit.
And if you look at Bonavena's defense, it was basic. You know, it was like if you were at mid range, he'll have it up, and as soon as you get in the middle, it gets sloppy. And Ali is noticing that.
Ooh, look at that. Boom.
Wow. Another two-piece McNugget. Oh, another one.
I'd kill for some McNuggets right now, man, but I can't get any because of this lockdown.
I know, right? This just sucks, man.
Left and the right. A straight, sharp right.
Woo.
Bonavena, I repeat, does not cut easily.
Here we go. Here we go. Bonavena's trying to work his way in. He just can't find it.
You saw Ali just throw his right hand up.
So he goes right, left with his head movement. Bonavena. Watch it. Right.
Again, the
right, left.
Down toward the end of round 3. The first round in which there's been any real punching by Muhammad Ali.
He likes to do that little dip inside as well, where he goes really low, duck below the navel, and then come up with the uppercut. That's a good style if you're good at it, but the problem is you're pretty much going into a squat position. That wears your legs out even more.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, if you notice for this fight, yes, it's difficult for Bonavena, but it's difficult for Ali too, because he's also got to be very defensive against a strong puncher like this and wild one as well. So you know his physicality, doing all of that out the way and shit.
That slip and that uppercut.
Oh yeah.
And Ali says,
Ali gives him a signal: sit your ass down.
Now
oh man.
He is yelling to referee Mark Khan, claiming that Ali was hitting illegally behind the head, behind the ear. In the meantime,
well, bring it back to the replay. Why don't you?
When he had those 4 quick combinations that
let's go back to the replay, boys.
I have to wonder,
right? Like Warren Wolf used to say, let's go to the videotape.
I don't think he's torn with Bonavena. He's trying to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Figure out what Bonavena is doing. And Bonavena is fighting right. Plays a little rough. He's pushing the guy.
Oscar can't crack. He put Frazier down twice. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Brian says, also, remember Ricky Ham versus Casazu? Hold on first.
Play is not
I remember better than ever.
Yeah, he goes at the beginning of every round. Casazu threw a right hand straight to the back. Yep. Off the
yes,
back.
he did. You see, Cotto, that's the very first fight I ever went to live was Cotto was Hatton versus you.
Man, that shit must have been hype.
And round 4.
Yeah, I had problems with my ears, so I had these earbuds in, and I still couldn't hear properly for 2 weeks later.
Wow. Wow.
I think it was 12 at the time.
Ringo. Hardly a throwback to the wild.
Well, right now, this round?
No, I was 12 when I went to go see Hatton Zoo.
Damn. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That must have been magic to the eyes, right? Like, wow, look at the ring. It's so lit up. And
I was a Ricky Hatton fanboy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brian says he was there too.
All night long.
Brian remembers that too as well. That was special. That's a special moment to me, you know?
Yeah.
My first ever live fight.
Hooker Mustang says, our boy Eagle is still pumping out fake news. Hell yeah. Fuck him, man. Fuck every channel out there that's big and not doing their job like this, like we're doing. You know what I mean? They should be pumping this at times like this. You know? Right now is the perfect time to you know, share the sport with everyone.
I don't get it, Kodo. Like, I'm out there trying my damn hardest, like, regularly to bring the right news that's out there, right?
Yeah.
And then there's channels with hundreds of thousands of subs pumping fake news. Meanwhile, I've only got 2250 or 2180 or something.
They fucking love fake news, I guess.
Powerful, awkward, cumbersome, ponderous.
It's crazy, man.
Look at Bonavena. He's got a wrap around him, punching the back of the head. Very dirty fighter, man. Very dirty.
Yep, he's making sure he does it too on the side where the ref can't see.
But think of the movement Ali needs to be able to avoid that. You know what I mean? When he goes up and just goes into a guard, he gets caught with that uppercut. Imagine fighters of today trying to fight with Bonavena on the inside. He'd rough them up hard.
Oh, very hard. Very hard, bro.
I'll tell you a fight that'd be nice. Bonavena versus Chisora would be a nice inside fight.
Oh, yeah.
Left got into Ali, and he doesn't like what's happening. And I don't think he's clowning or faking. Now, this is hard to tell when you've been around the man as long as I have. But one thing is sure, he hasn't looked this badly since he fought Mildenberger in Frankfurt when he had troubles with a southpaw.
Mildenberger gave Ali a tough night that night.
Ali's toying with him, bro. He's fucking with him right now. He fucking earmuffed right back to him. See, he's a clown. Gotta love Ali, man.
Ali is fine as well. He can take all those punches. Look at him. It looked no effect.
Oh yeah. Just like Roscoe. Yeah, just like Roscoe said, he has a solid chin. His chin is very solid.
Solid isn't the word for that chin. It's an ATG chin, and it doesn't get enough props.
Huh.
I'm sorry, but any man who's able to allow George Foreman to unload on them, not have George Foreman unload on them, allow George Foreman to unload on them, and then stop him, has a great chin.
Oh yeah.
Look at that from Ali, by the way. The way Dick dipped all the way down. Dirty tactics below the navel. Bonavena couldn't punch down on him, then he shoves him backwards.
Yep. And Brian,
I saw them working on it during the
just like I was saying
between rounds.
He said Ali looks like he's running out of gas. That's why I said it's not really an easy fight for Ali, because not only is he playing offense, he's got to play a lot of defense against this fucking wild puncher here.
But remember also, Brian, Ali was one of these fighters that even when he was gassed, he was focused on every shot he threw.
Oh, yeah.
So there was always a purpose with every shot. Even now, even though he looks gassed, watch.
He's bouncing a little, moving a little
He's just moving. Every time he throws a shot, it's not boom. It's for real. Boom. See the focus on that? Everything he's doing has a purpose.
Yep. He knows how to expend his energy. He knows how to do,
In some ways, this is a reminder.
He knows how to explode. He knows how to put,
when Chuvalo won 15 rounds with Ali.
His weight and power behind punches.
Roughing him, scruffing him.
All right, everybody, let's welcome Harkin. What's going on, Harkin 83?
I'm good. I'm good.
Welcome, brother. Welcome to the panel.
Brian here. So,
how's it going, Brian?
How you doing, Spud?
Hey, I'm not Spud. I'm Mark, man. Spud's a different entity all to himself.
I know. I was in your channel earlier. I was watching.
Oh, damn. Don't ask me where I got the accent from, man. Don't ask me.
I know Dublin accent. Don't worry.
And they're going to face,
so tell us, what, Brian, right? Is your name Brian?
Brian, yeah.
Brian, so tell us about this fight, man. What do you like about it? Pros and cons?
Ali's movement is excellent. Every time Bonavena dips his head down and does the stutter step, Ali should throw the left uppercut right in his face. He's not doing, he's throwing the jab,
right?
Which Bonavena's, he's clipping under. Maybe a half jab uppercut combination. I think he could be more effective with that. He's moving more backwards here. Instead of stepping to the side.
Oh yeah.
Than he was in the earlier rounds.
Yeah, he is moving backwards.
Yeah,
he's playing off the back foot a lot, but that's because this guy Bonavena is coming in with these bricks.
Oh yeah.
These wild bricks.
Oh yeah.
Just like I was explaining to Brian over at the chat. Wow, good right.
That is Brian from the chat, by the way.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he moved there. I didn't see him. Yeah, just like I was saying, Brian. This is a very hard fight.
Oh yeah.
For Ali, it's not that easy because like I said, he's doing more defense than he is offense. If you really look at it.
I know.
You see, some of the subtle things that Bonavena is doing, like when he pushes in and he gets on top of Ali, look at how he always uses his left hand to grab hold of his waist, right?
Right.
And when he does that and Ali goes to pull off, Bonavena is pulling him in, so it's adding more pressure onto Ali to do that.
Pick up in his speed here. What is he doing? His diaphragm, I've seen he's breathing
Very
really hard
subtle.
over there.
And especially for a taller man, like that frame, you bring it down. Or have him bent a lot, and you just hold his arms from behind the elbows. Oh man!
It's another index
old school tactics. You see that? You see that inside uppercut?
Mm-hmm.
That's the punch. That is the punch it should be. Every time he dips down there, that's the punch he's acceptable to. Every single time.
Precisely.
He does that. He does that dip.
Now we're back live.
You have more chance of catching him too with the uppercut when he dips down.
To all he is, Clancy has had a very great.
This is only round 6, baby. Peace to everybody that's watching this fight. Peace to every old school fight fan. Peace to all new fight fans that respect the old school.
I won't give away the results, but this is a 15-round fight. I'll let people know that now.
I know
that. Here tonight, 19,000. Oh! Woo! You saw that.
Look at Ali now. He's on his toes big time. Oh, look at that little in and out step. I love that, man.
That's beautiful.
Yes, he did, Hawker. Ali had a very good build for a heavyweight boxer. Actually, you can call it perfectly aerodynamically shaped, man, because he fit, every dance partner he had. Regardless, they looked bigger. Ali didn't look, too small. He looked like he can handle his. Oh wow, he did a.
Joe Frazier is watching this fight.
He did a football spear there.
His feet, man, they're literally beautiful, man.
He had his own troubles with Bonavena.
The way he moves, he's just gliding, always on his toes, always focused.
At least you can see his legs.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said at least you can see his legs.
That's true.
Unlike Waller.
That is true. That is true.
And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, just like Hawker just mentioned, if you look at Ali's jab, what is he doing? He's flicking it, which looks like his glove is the 90-degree angle touching. Woo!
Yeah, that's a beautiful hook. Beautiful check hook there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Rascal. Don't be spoiling the fight for the people who don't know, bro.
My brother has the same type of jab as Ali, the flick.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the way he always threw his jab.
The flick jab is great, man. It's a great job if you can prepare.
Oh yeah. No matter how many times you tried to show my brother how to do it right, he always flicked it. And he boxed for 8 years. So.
He doesn't know what's wrong with his fighter.
He sure doesn't. Welcome everybody, man. Thank you for joining me. Those
there you go, the uppercut.
In Ireland and the UK, man. You guys are great. Enjoy. We're all quarantined. You can call me J Quarantine. That's right.
This is the 6th round.
You can call me Mark Hazmat.
It's almost over.
That's right. Mark Hazmat and Jay Quarantine, along with Brian Biohazard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
beautiful hook.
Backing off, moving away.
Ali's work is stunning, man. And to think this is his second fight after a 3-year layoff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For round 6.
Everybody, I want you to welcome to the panel my man J.R. Bell from Boxing Source Radio. What's going on, my bro?
There he goes. It's Muhammad Ali. Look at the way he's flicking his jab and dancing around the ring.
RFL number 2.
You do have Ali ahead.
I have him ahead.
What's going on, my bro?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Got done with the podcast and whatnot to talk about what's been going on with boxing. So we're gonna, watch these, old boxing matches, man, and enjoy.
Oh yeah.
The manager,
I
Joe.
hear that, bro.
You see Ali talking back to Angie.
Yeah, so we're just calling this fight here, and we're
that he
also
doesn't really know what's
talking
happening
boxing
in
and
there
shit.
with his
And
fighter.
Oh my goodness, what in the world Angelo Dundee is saying to Muhammad Ali? It doesn't make any sense.
Angie.
There it is.
Ooh.
That one connected.
Oh, yo, did you see the way his hand was open up there like Tyson Fury's?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's cheating today, isn't it?
Glove
That's cheating in today's boxing world. Hey.
Yo, somebody needs to sue Oscar Bonavena. Assault and battery charges. We want them.
yeah.
Somebody needs to find out who was the farmer that worked with Oscar Bonavena.
Yo, what's going on, Heath? Thank you for joining. He's crying. He said Ali be cheating.
Well, look at Ali there. Did you look? If you see him when he threw that hook, his glove bent a bit.
Yeah. Love
like,
gate.
That's
the old,
like
that's
see how
the
he's
old
opening his hand. Like
Yeah.
I just don't understand how it's amazing to me how so many people don't know how a glove fits a hand. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially a 10-ounce glove that a 6'9", 270-pound guy puts on him, and it's already too fucking small for him.
Yes, exactly.
Seriously.
He put on his fucking daughter's mitts to fight the fucking Deontay Wilder.
That's what it'd feel like for him.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, man. Like we're looking at Muhammad Ali that's 6'3" right now.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is 6'9", and like me, I'm 6'3" myself, and my hands are basically big as it is. But imagine a guy that's 6'9". Come on.
Material damage, but
and people don't understand, like 10-ounce gloves that fits like a Muhammad Ali is a lot different than 10-ounce gloves fitting Tyson Fury. So when he fully fits that hand in the glove, that 10 ounces has to be distributed around the glove. So
and by the way,
with his additional weight and his size makes his punch more powerful than a punch from a guy that's 6'3", 6'4".
And let's just say this, right? Let's say this real fast. Like, I'm 6'5" myself. I have big hands. I met Lennox once, right? And I shook the man's hand. And his hand dwarfed mine. And I wear 2XL gloves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're tight on my hand. And his hand dwarfed mine. When you go to the heavyweight, the gloves are off round table, and him and Lennox shake hands. Tyson Fury's hand is bigger than Lennox Lewis's, and I'm in a 2X glove, and my hand looks like a baby's hand next to Lennox, so he's probably 4XL, which means Fury's like a 5-6XL hand glove.
Yeah. The regular hand gloves. Yep. You're right. Yep.
Fury, as a 14-year-old, had massive hands. He was 6'1" at the time. I remember watching this guy, and people just saying he's 14 years old. And I remember watching him put on his gloves. We were down training in Manchester, and our boxing club went down training in Manchester, and I remember watching him put on the gloves, and just the gloves struggled to put on his hand. These were small, but it's like his hands were massive then. Could you imagine him now going another 8 more inches?
On his feet now, on the heel.
You know what I mean? His hands were always massive. I tell people that. I'm typing in the chat. You know how massive his fucking hands are. I've seen them live, like when he was 14 years old.
Damn.
And his hands are bigger now.
But also it goes into the whole thing too with the fable of how people are talking about Deontay Wilder is one of the most powerful punches ever. Like, no, he's not. He's just a guy that's 6'7" wearing 10-ounce gloves.
Exactly.
Never mind that. He's just a guy who has good punching power, fighting a crap load of top 30 heavyweights and not top 10.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
That's it.
Haplo Type Zero, what's going on, brother? Peace to Haplo, peace to everybody on the check-in. Of course, you got myself, Jay Quarantine, along with my man, along with my man, Hazmat Mark, along with my man Biohazard Brian, and now we have, that's right, JR FEMA. And you are now watching the My Corona boxing.
If Haplo comes on the panel, can we call him if Haplo comes on the panel, can we call him Stem Cell Haplo?
So yeah, that would be crazy. Hell yeah. Stem Cell Haplo. That'll be the complete fucking umbrella team.
Look at these
And
punches.
here we go, Ali.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever take boxing lessons.
See the way he's holding. See the way he was holding him out there, just controlling the distance.
Yep.
That length. That's an old school tactic. That
Bonavena was just taking punches to get to the inside.
Yeah.
You see that he has that high guard, but sometimes the punches get through that guard, and he's just trying to get them hooks in.
You know what I noticed? You know what I noticed, fellas? Watching Bonavena right now is like watching a Rocky flick. He looks just like Rocky Balboa. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's got the same entrance as fucking Sylvester Stallone. Look at him. Look at him.
That's true, you know, man.
Hey, Rosclad 222, you got it wrong. It's not King Charles Martin. It's
Ali
God
looks like Creed.
Charles Martin.
Ali looks like Creed.
Actually, you know, Jay, I don't know if you've noticed this. Did you see the latest thing with Charles Martin? I think you'll love this.
Nah, I don't.
No.
He's gone off the walls and he's screaming all over Twitter a few weeks ago that he's a Jedi and he's going to circumcise the heavyweight division with his lightsaber.
How the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How does a Jedi do circumcision with a lightsaber? This guy's fucking retarded. This is the same guy that was yelling at the world if you let your dog sleep. Oh,
I'm just saying what the man said. He's going to circumcise the heavyweight division with his lightsaber.
Dude. Holy shit. Yo.
This one you think you can't take anybody more seriously.
Yo, that's the funniest shit I heard tonight, bro. He said he's going to circumcise motherfuckers with a lightsaber.
Oh, my God. I got to watch that. Here,
when I saw it.
Here, you put on the link there. I'll watch that video once this is done.
I'll try and find it. But when I first saw it, I was dead. Like I was actually crying for about 10 minutes.
I'll look for it and throw it on after the fight. Everybody
watch it. I'll enjoy that. I can do one laugh.
The right that was to the back of the head, and there's the left. That's the one that's in. All right, Yancey, this is the prediction round.
Brendan, I agree with you. I agree with you, Brendan.
I got to learn how to do this chat thing here.
But the crowd is alive. They know about the prediction. Now they want to see if he can make it stick, if he's been holding back.
He almost took his fucking head off had he connected with that.
Right on it.
I was ready to comment there. Messed up.
He's coming with that hook.
Let's see. Oh, he's missing again. Reaching, bro. Ali just smacked him.
He pat with that jab. Pow, pow.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, these guys had a lot of Vaseline going on, son. Look at Ali's fro. He look like he growing hair. He look like Reed Richards right there in his fro.
Yeah, yep.
And then you got Benavidez on this side right now. He's about to turn right now on his right over his eyebrow. He got a big fucking clump of Vaseline. They forgot to fucking wipe off.
Was it just me or the fighters back then not bleed as much?
A left by Bonavena, and it connected. Believe me.
It connected.
He didn't put up with either.
We tried to get him.
Oh, nice.
That's a beautiful. Oh.
Holding on.
Bonavena has to be. He has to be more wild. Seems.
I'll tell you right now, had Ali gone to prison, I think the same thing that happened to Mike Tyson would have happened to Ali, and they would have took his prime away. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and regardless of 3 years, uppercut.
You said left hook, boy.
Yeah, and regardless, they still
they didn't say that it was not knockdown
by suspending him and shit.
Look at Ali, he's going for it.
But you're right on that, though. I gotta agree, AH.
45 seconds left. Bonavena staggering.
He got him with that left.
Bonavena's.
There's blood out of the left eye of Bonavena. Ali trying to make his prediction stick.
That was a good job by Bonavena.
Oh,
that's what one better for us.
Oh, Ali got stuck with that. Oh,
yeah, he got stuck. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he got stuck with it.
20 seconds left.
Oh, nobody even witnessed that right now.
Ali had himself a chin. Like, that's the other thing people been. Oh, good inside work by Bonavena.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think that's what, like, you know, prevented the knockdown from happening when Bonavena got that.
Yeah. No. Bonavena should go more to the body.
Yeah.
He's head hunting too much.
He certainly
well, and he just took too many shots. Like with this high guard, he just you know.
There is one problem with him going to the body, though.
Yeah,
his natural stance at going to the body when he's dipping down, he's so much more open to the check left when he goes towards the body.
That's it. But if you go onto the body, you got to slow down somebody a little bit quicker. Especially if you can take a shot.
40 seconds of the round that brought Bonavena back.
Nah, it was this one right here. Right here. It's coming up. This is what caught Ali right here. Boom!
Boom. Yeah, that hook there.
That one.
We continue to watch. Now we're back to live action.
We just seemed to stun him for half a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. The crowd is going crazy.
Very crazy.
Oh, number 10.
It's like everybody's on laxatives and there's only one bathroom.
Stop talking about the coronavirus. That's going to be happening,
Ali is the coronavirus. Nah, Ali is the laxative, and he's about to go through Bonavena. Watch.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Remember that face-off for White versus Chisora 2? Chisora was talking about, hey, the things that you take in and you pop, and it goes right through. And he said, I'm going to run right to his man.
Yeah, he looked at him. He's like, those pills that make you crap? Those laxative pills. Yeah. And White's looking at him, and then he just goes, to Johnny Nelson, I'm gonna be just like those pills, and I'm gonna go through this man. And Dillian was just looking at him like, what?
He was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
I have to watch more interviews.
That was funny as shit, yo.
I had to watch more interviews with boxers. Stay the trip. I don't watch as much as I should.
Oh man,
that's from the Gloves Are Off White Chisora too.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like Jay, honestly, you should do just a live fucking reaction to just Chisora and White's Gloves Are Off. You should do that. They were both amazing.
Oh,
you got that. You got the thing with Charles Martin and Anthony Joshua.
He said I'm a king.
Oh, I watched that. I remember watching that.
I walk this earth like a god.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
He got beat like a peasant, son. That's just he got fucked up.
One of my favorite ones on the Gloves Are Off ever was when Brazil and Joshua, they were just sitting down, and Brazil said, I'm bigger than you, and I'm going to hurt you. And Joshua just looked at him and said, I'm going to break your face.
Ooh.
And Brazil looked like he shot himself. He just looked like he shot himself, man. He was just sitting there in his picnic suit, man.
We got Haplo Type 0. What's going on, Haplo, my brother?
Stem cell Haplo. What's up, stem cell?
Haplo has nothing to do with stem cells.
Well, we need to come up with something like for you.
Yeah, because this is the corona quarantine.
It's a genetic term.
This is the corona quarantine special.
Yeah, quarantine special. This is the quarantine boxing special. So my name is Jake Quarantine. His name is Mark Hazamat. We got we got.
All right, I'll be Haplo. What did you say it was?
It's for quarantine. We can call you Vaccine Haplo.
Yeah,
there you go.
Haplo. There we go.
That's good.
You're the cure. I'm sticking near to you.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
There we go. Vaccine Haplo. No doubt.
I hope they come up with a vaccine, so that's good.
I hope so, man, because I don't.
Apparently they've already. They're looking for people for human trials.
Okay.
For the vaccine.
What?
They're looking for people for human trials.
There's something ready for human trials.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Annoying.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I read that this morning. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I read. I forget where I read it. I have so many media stuff on my freaking phone.
I'll do it for $5,000. I'll do it for $5,000. I'm 26.
Imagine it's a cup of piss.
Ah, fuck it, man. Done worse.
They give the Marquez special.
Yes, you know what Irish people do when we're drunk?
Victor Connie special.
Trust me, man. I've been drunk many a time. I've done way worse than drinking a cup of piss.
I'm an alcoholic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're not an alcoholic. You're Irish.
Well, yeah, but
there you go.
You know, even for an Irish person, I'm an alcoholic.
Oh fuck. That's bad, man.
Yo, man, we would have had a whole bunch of people over in New York, man, for Colin's fight for Tuesday, man. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even care. Listen. The biggest tragedy that's gone on in all of this is in everywhere in Ireland, they've cancelled the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yeah.
That's a...
right hand.
To the left jaw of
the amount of funding that does for kids at school and shit, man.
Man.
Dude, I got my kid home for 5 weeks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Some shit like that, man. Everybody's like, damn, man. I got my nephews here for a while, too, so.
Tie them down and make them watch boxing for 5 weeks.
Yep. Fight against Oscar.
I'll do that to my nephews and they'll be going crazy up, batty up the wall.
How old, Haplo?
Once in the 10th round, as I remember.
He's 10 now.
Oh, bro.
We were working on boxing last night. I was teaching him a few things.
That's good.
There's really not much to do. LA's feeling crazy right now.
Sit him down and watch Sugar Ray Robinson, man.
He heard Ali there. He heard Ali.
Made Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest.
40 seconds left in the countdown.
Well, I want him to watch all the good stuff, like, Benny Leonard versus Tendler. Sugar Ray Robinson, versus LaMotta. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Benny Leonard versus Jimmy McLaren and Haplo.
That's your favorite fight, you bastard.
Beautiful. 1-2 combo.
Leonard was old.
Oh, I know.
Round is running out.
Time catches up to everyone.
Oh,
well, this was literally the last point of
prime
Benny.
for prime.
So.
Leonard would have beaten McLaren. Just my opinion.
Hey Jay, I started the thing with like fantasy fights, like fights that could have happened but didn't. One friend said Shane Mosley versus Felix Trinidad at welterweight.
I don't know if he would be.
Oh, that would have been.
Continue this fight. The way he's looking now, his mouth is open.
That would have been a left hook war.
I mean, yeah, but I think advantage is Trinidad. Simply because,
I agree.
Well, it's also the skill with his hands, man. I mean, he had the same power in his right he had in his left.
Yeah.
You could say he was sort of like a switch hitter, but with the same stance. You know,
there is one weakness though to Tito, and that's the fact that he did actually look for his left hook a lot during fights.
Yep.
Like a lot, and Shane could be looking to uppercut through the guard. But don't get me wrong, that'll be a mad fight. I think Tito wins, but that's a mad fight.
Yeah. Great.
Well, Ringo's in the same boat now as Ali.
Good
in one
question,
sense.
man.
His prediction failed too. He had said round 11. Ali had said round 9.
Tito probably beats him like McLaren did Leonard.
I see that fight. I see that fight going sort of like a Mosley burning forest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I've heard that. But
yeah, but Mosley plays himself and Tito plays burning forest. Yeah, you know, that's what I see.
I don't know. Forrest kind of knew Mosley's tendencies there from earlier fights in the amateurs. I'm not sure because for one, Tito Trinidad, lost to Oscar.
Right.
In that project. Well, no, he actually got the win, but they said that Oscar was like really outboxing the dude. He was outboxing him from.
I mean, Oscar was touching him, but the thing with Oscar was he was running a lot. Like you could tell he was really scared of Tito's power. You know, he was like really, really on his fucking Schwinn.
And here's the thing with Mosley. Mosley was on his Victor Connie. He was getting his Victor Connie on. You know what I'm saying? So he probably would have tried to, like you said, time those left hooks and got to the inside of Trinidad. So
in round 12, scheduled 15 rounder, as you know, Ali red trunks, Bonavena blue.
Man. Look, Ali's still bouncing after all these rounds, man, and taking all those shots.
Yeah. Bonavena's he's trying to jab him now.
Oh, see, and you see what happened there, man. When he tried that, he got hit with that counter right hand.
Yeah.
That pull right, man.
Yeah,
that's Ali. Ooh.
He's stopping there. I was about to say he's stopping that dip style. He's not doing it as much. And that's where I get mine.
He hit him with that windmill special.
He hit him with the Wilder 1.1.
Windmill.
The Wilder 1.0.
Yep.
Hey, did you see the thing of Teddy Atlas breaking down the Wilder? The Wilder thing comes falling over the ring. Just missing punches and all. Right. Like,
the one with when he was against Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching that fight live and going, Jesus Christ, this guy's crossing his freaking feet. Like, like that's not even boxing 101, that's boxing day one.
Yep.
That's what you learn fucking for day one. Never cross your fucking feet. Never even put your feet together.
And this was the question we posed, Yancey. You'll remember. How much of Ali is now?
Ali looked very, very exhausted, man.
How much could there be after 4 years?
Oh, that's 15 rounds. That's 15 rounds for you. I watched. I don't watch MMA a lot. It just came up my thing, and I just decided to watch it. I watched Ken Shamrock versus Gracie. It was a UFC. I think it was UFC 3 or something. And they went for 45 minutes straight. No breaks.
Oh yeah. Those early days of UFC, man, that was just just craziness. The Shamrock, the Gracies, Who's the other guy?
Chemo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. But they went, and it was a freaking draw, and then they did another 5 minutes, and it ended up in the draw anyway. You know.
Dang, who's the other guy? Jay, who's the other guy that was in wrestling as well? That came from USC.
Dan to be Severin.
Yeah,
Oh, you do have Dan
Steve,
Severn. but there was
Steve
another one.
Blackman, Dan Severin.
Yeah.
Steve Blackman, yeah.
Ken Shamrock.
Was it Abbott?
Boz Rutan.
Tank Abbott for a while.
Yeah, Tank Abbott, yeah.
Tank Abbott, yeah.
Yo, Kodo, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Highlight Heath Farley's comments real fast. I want to get other people's takes on this.
Oh man.
Right here, this one here?
Nah, the one before that.
Heath Farley.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I want other people's thoughts on that.
No way. That's bullshit.
All right. Somebody fire away. Fire away.
Dempsey lost to Tunney. Tunney was a boxer like Ali. Imagine Ali beating on Dempsey.
A slower version of Ali with a less educated job than Ali and a less educated feet, less power as well.
Look at the head movement by Ali right there. He done does like about 4 or 5 punches right there.
I see it like
good ball.
I see it like this. I see it like this. You see the match we're watching before us? This is the same match that would have happened between Ali and Dempsey, buddy.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say this.
Only Dempsey would have more power.
Yeah.
Maybe, but like what I'll say about this is Dempsey is vastly overrated. Vastly overrated.
He didn't fight black fighters. That's one thing. And people like Benny Leonard were doing that at the time.
Yeah.
Well, Hapla, you know as well as I do, Dempsey holds the record for the longest time of not having fought the number one contender in the history of the sport for 4.5 years when Harry Wills was number one.
He went Hollywood. They tried to set that fight up a few times, but it never happened. So he you know,
he dunked him.
Yeah, well, when how do I say this? Like when a fighter has a guy in front of him that he won't fight, it looks like, you know, he's ducking, but you know, maybe it wasn't Dempsey because I've heard stories that Dempsey wanted to fight him, but he didn't. So he doesn't get the credit. You know,
I've also heard stories that Harry Wills constantly wanted the fight and that Dempsey didn't. So
yeah,
there's lots of different stories on it. But just based off of the opposition that Wills fought, I don't think he would have been afraid of Dempsey because Dempsey just didn't fight great fighters. His best opponent.
Well, Dempsey went Hollywood. He really went Hollywood. He moved out to LA. He dated a movie star. He got fat. He wasn't the same guy. You know, when you look at that guy who beat Jess Willard,
yes,
you know, it's a different guy that fought Jess Willard that fought
Gene
Tunney.
Yeah.
One round ahead at this point, you're Scott. All right.
But now when you go to supermarkets or stores, don't buy cereal because there won't be no milk.
Raw.
Holy shit. Oh no. Hey, I got milk today, bro. I got milk. I was able to get milk today. Yeah.
Hey,
Wait. I went to another store.
In the cereal.
Can I make a quick correction to AH in the chat? Dempsey didn't draw the color line. John L. Sullivan did.
Right.
Jeffries did first.
No, L. Sullivan did first. L. Sullivan was before Jeffries. When he won the world title, he made the famous claim. Yeah.
But who was really around for him to fight at that time?
Peter Jackson.
Jackson. That's right. That's good. Yeah, I agree.
Morris Stott,
that's about
Hadley.
it, though.
There were still very good fighters for him to fight, but Jeffries had the biggest ducks with the likes of Jeanette and the likes of, well, before Jeanette, the likes of Langford and the likes of Johnson. So Jeffries more so labeled with the big color
Jeffries
line,
really put it down. Like
amplified it. Yeah.
Sullivan did draw the color line, but I think really Jeffries really cemented it.
Holy shit, guys! You know what I just noticed? We've been watching Oscar De La Hoya. He's the first cross-dressing boxer.
I don't know. Emil Griffith was suspect.
I was just gonna say that. Emil Griffith.
Oh, shit.
Making his hats and his fishnets in his own back room, man.
They just didn't have Instagram.
Oh, shit.
Emil Griffith was shady, man. I don't know about that.
Oh, man. Because we were talking De La Hoya earlier, and I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, hold up.
Oscar De La Fishnets.
Yeah, Fishnet De La Hoya, yeah.
Less than a half minute.
Are we watching one more fight after this, or just this one?
We joke about Griffith, but he did kill a man in the ring. So
yes, he did. Benny Kid Perret.
He was a tough guy, regardless of his.
Rest in peace to Benny the Kid, man. Rest in peace to Benny the Kid.
God, that was brutal. I mean, that's a snuff film.
Well, he didn't die in the ring. He died in the hospital because, like, he was in severe condition.
Fight, come on.
Oh yeah,
it's brutal.
If you watch the fight just before that with Fulmer, he was practically dead anyway.
Next.
Which one? Emil Griffith versus him or Fulmer versus him? Because they both.
Benny Kid Perret versus Griffith.
Oh, I don't know, man. Because like he dies like a couple of weeks later in the hospital after contracting pneumonia. It's fucked up.
Oh man.
But if Bonavena can win this round, it'll be a very tough fight to judge.
But he gets the crap beaten out of him in that corner for a while.
Yep.
They wouldn't let that go today.
Oh no. And the fight before it with Fulmer practically killed him off, mate, before Emil Griffith got in the ring with him.
Go to 15 round. I think it'll put him in good condition, and I hope that we can get together with this fight.
February.
I hope we can get together in February.
All right, Yancey, Durham, Joe.
Are we watching another fight after this, Cotto?
No. Actually, yeah.
Round
Yeah, I was gonna throw on the Mancini Camacho.
Okay,
ooh, that's a good one.
That's nice.
Yo, he gave him a clothesline. Look at that.
Showed signs of becoming.
All right, so now this is the last round, and I'll be just putting his weight on him now. He's tiring the shit out this kid.
You see anybody complaining?
No. You weren't allowed to complain back then.
You want ice cream?
Yeah.
I'll make you one.
You saw Oscar at his wildest there.
Okay, I wonder how today's fighter would do back then.
There was no.
They wouldn't.
Nah, they can't, because you gotta have the endurance for this. You know what I mean?
I want you to think about this real
even
fast. Imagine Anthony Joshua in this 14th round with this coming at him.
Yeah.
Well, the Joshua that was fighting Klitschko, definitely not. Definitely not. Because he was, at his heaviest then.
Yeah. Joshua fighting Ruiz, maybe. Second one.
Yeah, the second one, He may be able to get through that because he knew how to, utilize his energy and choose his punches wisely and move around the ring wisely. Yeah. So he used the skills that he knew how to, that he knew what to do there.
Yeah.
He said it came from nowhere.
The crowd screaming. The first
Get it.
knockdown of the fight. He took the mandatory. It's behaving like the
That's another phantom punch.
He's like, yo, he's like, no, let me have
another one. Oh, yeah, wait for sure. There you go. Now it's over.
He has done it.
Look at Ali, man.
Muhammad Ali has done
Beautiful.
Look at him. He's looking down at him like, you bitch.
Awesome, bro.
I didn't start throwing punches properly till now, you bitch.
Oh man, that is fucking greatness.
Down
bro.
goes Rocky.
Down goes Rocky. Down goes Rocky. Balboa is down for the count.
Kodo, after this fight and the next time you do one, right? Like tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Do the Say My Name fight.
Oh no. Be like, what's my name? What's my name? Bah!
Definitely.
Say my name. Say my name.
I'm surprised nobody's done a video. They don't know one throwing the towel. But I'm surprised nobody did the one, get up, you son of a bitch. Well, Fury. Because Mickey loves you.
Get up, Rock. Get up, you bum.
Get up, you son of a
Get up, you bum.
Imagine Mick being Deontay Wilder's fucking manager.
Oh no, that wouldn't happen.
I mean, trainer. He would have told him.
Oh God.
He would have told him, you know what, son? I'm gonna put it to you the nicest way as possible.
It was
You fucking suck. You're a piece of shit.
Yo.
You don't belong with a pair of boxing gloves.
Kodo.
Yeah.
You sound like Teddy Atlas has the coronavirus, man.
No. Teddy Atlas sounds like this. Deontay, let me tell you something. You're not cut out for the sport. You're not cut out for the sport. You're just not cut out for the sport. Okay? You're gonna have to take a look at it. Okay? You have to take a look at it, son, because somewhere down the line, you're gonna have to use binoculars to see exactly how clear your path is. Okay? You have no future. You're not a fortune teller. You have no future. That's Teddy Atlas right there, bro. Yo,
Teddy Atlas's voice is bipolar. His voice is bipolar.
Let me tell you. You're a tough guy. You're a tough guy. But you just don't know how to fight.
That's not cool. He would tell him he's a fireman. And this is going up the
oh
stairs.
shit, I remember that. Oh man. He was like, you're a fireman. You're a fireman. You gotta put the fire out, okay? You gotta put the fire out.
Was it Atlas in the corner with the Russian dude who didn't speak a word of English? Who just said, Mike
funny.
Tyson.
That was funny. That was Povetkin.
Yes, Mike Tyson. I like Mike Tyson. He goes up, Mike Tyson.
Povetkin?
No. That was a different one.
He was slapping him and like telling him, "Look at your family. Look at your family."
I'm not saying
with Povetkin. He was talking about his dad. He was talking about his dad that just passed away when he was in the corner against Shigoyev.
What he was saying.
Yeah. Povetkin.
I think it was Povetkin.
No. The Mike Tyson one's different. The one with Povetkin, he was in the corner with Povetkin against Shagoyev. And Povetkin's dad had just passed away, and he was talking about how his dad, and he was like, "You can bring your dad back for one night. You can bring Vladimir back for one night." Povetkin's looking at him like, "What?"
What the fuck are you talking about?
He can't understand a word of that.
He said, what?
Fired him for the next fight.
Oh shit, bro. That shit is fucked up, bro. He's like, is this guy talking to me in third person perspective or what? So what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But the Mike Tyson one's still the funniest one.
No, I think the whatchamacallit, who is that guy? Shit, that he was slapping him and he sat down on the stool.
Oh, that's a few people. Was that Moorer? No. Who slapped Moorer? Who slapped Moorer?
Moorer. There it is. Moorer.
Tyson. Oh, Mike Tyson never fought Moorer?
No, we're talking about who slapped Michael Moorer in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Teddy Atlas slapped him and like got him up and like made it.
Oh yeah, he sat down in the chair. Do you want me to fight the fight for you? Do you want me to fucking fight him for you?
I'm the fight. I'm gonna go out there.
He raised his hand like this, and he smacked.
That was a classic moment. That was a classic moment.
I'm surprised nobody never.
He softened him up for the fucking news there with that smack, bro.
Oh man.
That was the best part of the fight.
Oh my god, yo, he smacked the shit out that nigga.
I agree with Raska right there. Ali would have beat the fuck out of Dempsey. Excuse my language.
He would have annihilated him. He would have annihilated him.
It wouldn't have been close. If freaking Tunney, the boxer, can beat Dempsey, then at that point, I mean, the Dempsey that fought Willard maybe would have had a chance. But that Dempsey didn't last too long.
Yeah,
he didn't. He just didn't age well at all. Nope. He was more like Tyson.
And look at Dempsey as well against Tunney. We need to put into perspective that Gene Tunney was actually a career light heavyweight when he moved up and schooled him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he schooled him, but I would say, he definitely won.
The only reason I say schooled him, Haplo, is because it's the only time anyone actually ever boxed with Dempsey. Ever. Everyone else went into firefights with him.
Yeah.
For the majority.
Other people tried to, though.
They tried.
The thing is that Dempsey didn't fight all the contenders. Dempsey's like Floyd. He didn't fight the people that he needed to fight.
Like the Wills, like the Jeanettes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh shit! Sorry, guys. I just lost my shit, son. Because
Kodo,
I'm remembering when this motherfucker got smacked. I can't get it out of my head, son.
Kodo, that's what we should do now. We should react to corner moments. Look at best fighter corner moments.
Oh man, if we could like pull them up. The only thing, but I want to see
that guy that was with Galata. Stormy or whatever his name was.
I forgot his name.
What was his name?
Talking about. Oh my god, bro!
You just went fucking nuts and got kicked out of the fucking arena.
Was it Norman Stone?
Yeah, Stoney. Yeah,
Norman Stone, man. That dude was off his head. Do you remember when John Ruiz? He's like, "You're fucking fixing the fight, you stupid ref." He's trying to fucking fix the fight. Get the fuck out of there! Fuck you, you cocksucker!
Yo,
dude, fuck, Stoney was the shit.
Oh my god!
And then Jack Lowe with the double jab with Kelly Pavlik. Double up that jab. Double it up. Double it.
Yo, we need some corner moments, Kodo. In a time of Corona, we need corner moments.
All we got, man. All we got is the things, man, that I could only immediately pull up, man. I'm gonna see if I could do this, man. Because we talked about this before, so I'm gonna see if we can run it, man. This is just so funny.
It would be a good montage. Like,
all right, hold on.
Leonard, you're blowing it, son. Jack Lowe, double the jab.
Just look up, literally just look up corner moments. Boxing corner moments. Greatest boxing corner moments, Kodo. There's hundreds of these up. I used to go through them every day. Fucking amazing.
Yo.
Double that jab. Double it.
Yo.
We just gotta get reactions right now, bro. This gotta be funny.
Motherfuckers got smacked. Oh man, that shit is hilarious, bro. What the fuck?
Double up the jab.
What the fuck am I missing, son? I'm over here looking it up. You got me switching screens and shit like I missed something.
JR's dead, man. He's dead.
Oh God, I can't I can't believe
some of my favorite ones ever. I can't remember where it was, but there was actually one where he's like, "Bro, he's getting beat the fuck up. Throw in the towel. There is no towel. Throw in the fucking sponge."
Throw the sponge. What the fuck is that? What's up, baby? Oh man. Okay, ready? Oh shit. Presenting great corner moments. Boxing's most memorable corner moments. Here we go.
You should do part one first.
Maybe I changed and now my name is Nomaschenko.
That's not a corner. Nomaschenko. There you go.
Right, let's enjoy this, boys.
Bop, bing.
They look like he's freaking hypnotized.
There you go. I know you fucking love this. Just go, right?
That's it. He is saying, I don't want any more.
Remember this?
Are you kidding me? The undefeated number 7 pound-for-pound fighter is not coming out to continue against Loma. Beaten down, hopeless, without an answer, and Lomachenko has made Rigondeaux quit.
Nervousness or even having to go to the bathroom often.
Povetkin, here we go.
Povetkin, Shagoyev.
Yep, here we go.
Well, he would have
Next
obviously
time, steady
lost a
out,
lot
guys.
more time with his training so they could go through a lot more different things.
Do it for your
The trainer
father.
has to be able to tell you what to do. You need to be able to
Do it for Vladimir.
Landing a couple of times there in that sequence. Because you think in a title fight, you think it's different.
He doesn't understand. His face is like, what are you saying?
21 other fights that we won.
Right here. That was the second lecture guy I've landed.
This is a great fight, by the way.
Yeah. More experience under his belt.
Yeah, that is a great fight. Good comment by Chagev right there, too.
And Shagail getting the better of it here in round 5. Inside the ring shape.
Oh,
Nice.
What do we think of Vladimir getting lineal off of Chagev? Like, to me, that's
No.
Like, it was like they just named it such. Like, Chagev was not good enough to be like,
how do they just determine
like
that?
this high?
The only reason for it is Vitaly was number 2, and them two refused to fight each other, so they can let Shagoyev do it, who was number 3.
Right.
Because he had the regular belt, so he was the only other champion.
You only have to be strong for 18 minutes.
Shaky at best.
This is going to last 18 minutes. It's going to be over.
Look at him, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand.
It's going to last forever.
It's going to be your history. It's going to be your family's history. It's going to be your reputation.
in the front of his hair.
You don't understand.
Can you be strong for 18 minutes? Can you do it?
Yo, the front of the nigga ass was bouncing.
You're a fireman. Climb up the ladder. He's like, no, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh my God!
A few minutes of Steve Willis clips. Yeah, we should do that too. And see if we can find the best of Steve Willis.
Oh shit! All right, ready? Oh shit! All right.
That was yes, he can skip for money. Can you give me it? Yes, he can.
Gotta look up Stoney, bro. If Stoney's not in there,
This is just part 2. There's like 20 parts of this.
Oh my goodness, man! This shit. Oh boy.
Yo.
Very important to keep moving.
Madness.
Because obviously he's gonna,
Yo, whatever you do, don't look at the front of Teddy Atlas's bang, son. Oh shit! Here it comes. Oh, that's the funniest shit in the world, bro. I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. I'm gonna
He
lose my
calls
shit.
on him to fight for his father, Vladimir, who passed away the previous year.
Oh, fuck. Look at the front of his hair.
Huh?
Look at the front of his hair.
Oh my god!
You
Oh my
believe in
god! Oh my
You can bring your father back.
Yo, the way that he set it up, though. I said, "Do you believe in magic?" Oh my god!
Do you believe in
Look at Povetkin's
magic?
face. He's like, what?
Oh.
He said, "Do you believe in magic?"
Go back a second. Go back a few seconds to that, man.
I just wish he would have said no.
Oh shit!
Yes.
No, I don't believe in magic. I'm getting my fucking ass beat.
Oh, dude.
There you go. There you go.
I believe
350.
in magic. I got a freaking leprechaun stuck in my balls.
I believe in uppercuts.
Here we go. Here we go. Press play.
Huh? Now listen to me.
Sometimes we can bring people that left us back. We can bring your father back tonight.
What the fuck, bro?
You know why?
See, that's like,
I'm surprised you
Okay,
didn't.
The new world champion. And when they talk
I bet you looks at the transcript. You're going, are you telling me?
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, to be fair though, watch this though. It lit a fucking fire on the Povetkin's ass, man.
It did. I'm in the love, man.
Well, Povetkin did a Botswana.
He did light a fire into his ass.
In there, and he runs.
The next
Yo,
fight.
is it me or does Povetkin look like fucking Brock Lesnar with boxing gloves on?
I never looked at him that way, you know.
He actually does, you know.
Yeah.
If only Lesnar could strike like that, man.
Yo, you can never outlook that shit ever again. And now Povetkin is Brock Lesnar with boxing gloves.
Brock Lesnar, nigga.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Dylan White. It's Dylan White versus Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar does got a good hammer fist when he's on top of the guy. Let him do that a few times. He smacks him like 10 times with a hammer fist.
Oh man, this is what quarantine motherfuckers around the world does, bro.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Let me tell you something. You did it.
He look like he's gonna slap the shit out of him.
You did it! You did it! You brought your father back for a night!
You did it, son!
Look
You
out!
did it!
I gotta go through these. You said there's like 20 of these.
Oh, there's a lot of these, mate.
I'm gonna go through 1 to 20. Probably tonight. Once I'm done here.
This is nothing.
Yeah. I believe it.
Oh, this one's great.
I remember this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is like one.
I could do this one.
Come on, let me put some water on your balls.
Here we go. Look.
I could do this one. I was actually at this fight. This is at the DC Armory, man.
Look at this. Look at this shit. This dude has no corner. He's just got Stitch Duran with him, mate. He's got no trainer. He's training himself.
Yeah, I remember this.
Stitch Duran, who is a great
it's just so
Yo, if you're in that corner, bro, and you've no trainer, just ask Stitch for some advice. He knows his boxing.
Yeah. What happens if you face adversity? Who would he go to for a second opinion?
He will look inside, Daniel.
Oh man. Oh, here we go.
Yes.
It's Tom Reese. Yeah.
you waiting on? He's coming out, Johnny. He's coming out. Bullshit. Come on, Roy. Johnny, you gotta fucking do it. You gotta do this. Fucking Roy is doing everything, man. Come on.
Fucking do it, man. You gotta fucking do it.
He's not even doing it. He's just massaging his face.
Fight this motherfucker. Fight him. Go and get him. Go on, fight this fucking guy. Hands up. Think you're going to the body? Come up to the head. Come up to the head. Fight him. Come on, Johnny. Fight him. He's taking your fucking title away from you. The referee sucks.
My inside there look like exploding right now.
The genteel stylings of Norman Stone in the release corner.
Norman Stone, man.
Oh, God.
So Johnny got the referee sucked. The referee sucks.
The referee sucks.
Bet, wow. I remember that.
Johnny, come on and go get him, Johnny. He held the whole fight. You're pissed off at Cortez. You said you would have taken a point. Now I know.
Just enough movement to
Oh.
Down he goes.
Like, where did he go down from?
If he can take care of business, right? Anytime you see a fighter with a
Oh, lit him up.
Ben.
I remember this.
I think Stoney is the best one.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down, bro. Greatest of all time.
He was just freaking crazy, dude.
The referee sucks.
I know you're in the bag.
Yo, Cotto was nice, man. Cotto was nice when he was young.
140, man. Listen,
I love this.
Something, boy.
Not throwing anything. Let's go out there and finish him.
This is fucking road. He said, "Yeah, easier said than done, motherfucker."
Like his shit.
You're not throwing anything. Let's go out there and finish him.
I feel bad for Cotto that he got beat with those breaks for 12 rounds. He never.
At least he stayed on for 12 rounds.
He was never the same. He was still good, but he was never the same.
Jermaine Taylor.
You can't wait until they get in. You miss it, bang, and go right back. And don't take 30 seconds to start another punch. But you got to get on and fight this goddamn round, man.
Manual.
He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do, trying to steal the bullshit championship. But you got to throw some goddamn punches going up and down. Fight.
That's a great right there, man. That's an ATG right there.
Oh, yeah.
I met a man in Dublin. About, I think it was 2010.
Here we go.
And here comes.
By the end of the 12th round, Hearns had boxed his way back to a significant lead on all three judges' scorecards. And with 3 rounds remaining, Leonard's legacy was on the line.
You're blowing it now, son.
You're blowing it now, son.
I had no peripheral vision. Angelo,
look at his eye.
Angelo was a fucking psychologist, man.
Oh yeah,
that was my favorite fight of all time.
You're blowing it, son.
I think Leonard has to fight a
that I saw.
good right hand that was hurt again.
Look at the speed,
I don't think your legacy is ever blown if you fight the best fighters.
Put a ass whooping on Tommy.
Yeah.
You put him through the ropes, man.
Yeah. Like if you're a fighter and you fight the best fighters, I don't think anyone could ever question your legacy.
Well, the thing with these guys, though, is that my friend Randy Shields, he fought both of them.
Yeah.
And he said Leonard hit way harder and had a better chin.
Oh, yeah.
The thing with Hearns, man, Hearns was just a, lengthy guy. So it's like
look at the hands
right.
up. I love that. I love that moment right there where he puts his hands up.
It was almost Ali-esque, man.
Yeah.
Hearns is in real trouble.
Just shoveling those shots into the body.
Look at the
Just breaking him
speed of
down.
Leonard even at this stage before it's over. One of the greatest fights of all time right there, man.
That's definitely my favorite fight of all time. I've seen it a million times and I never get enough of it.
There goes back of the head. Punching folks in the back of the head.
Oh.
Hey, why'd you
Windmill
stop
Wilder. That was the end of it.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, that was it. Man,
I like Wilder.
Yeah.
Dakota, you can just type in boxing's most memorable corner moments and it does all of them. Just so you know for future.
All right, definitely. Let me take it back.
I'll definitely look at them too.
Yeah, this shit is fucking hilarious, man. I just
blowing it.
Yo.
You're blowing it, son.
Shit is hilarious, man. These fucking shit is fucking hilarious, man. All right, man, let's get this fight going. It's going to be Mancini versus Camacho.
There was this one part of the Stoney thing though that they didn't show there where they kicked him out and he goes back to the
I don't think it was
room.
that fight that he got kicked out of though. I think it was
wasn't
a
that
different
one. No, it was another one. But he got kicked out and they had him backstage and talking shit. That was so funny.
Right. Yo, guys, I'm going to have to bounce. Thanks for having me on, Cotto. Take care of everyone. Have a good night.
No doubt, my brother. You too, man. Thank you for
Where's Michael?
Ray Mancini and Hector Camacho in the ring.
Look at Ray Mancini with the mullet.
Both of them are loosened up and they
Man had
that was the haircut. That was
I
the
know,
haircut
right?
back then. I mean, I look at my yearbooks from like 6th grade and 5th grade.
Southpaw
Everybody had a
versus
mullet.
the Orthodox. There's something I'm very familiar with. I'm a Southpaw. So
we go. Shit. There goes the guy that killed Dooku Kim. Motherfucker's joke, bro. Mancini was a fucking little it's a piece of iron.
Yeah.
An assassin.
Hey, I'm gonna have to step out myself, man. I'll catch you on the next one, man.
No doubt, brother. I got you, JR. Have a good night, my brother.
See you later, JR.
Hashtag come back to boxing.
No doubt, baby. Catch the Boxing Source Radio show 7:30s on Sundays.
He's celebrating his 28th birthday Saturday.
Remember, Mancini, a champion at the age of 21.
Mancini, little poor jab there. Ooh, nice jab.
Yeah.
Very nice. Mancini was odd, right? Weird.
Yeah,
now that Mark left, I just want to say
a herky jerky.
Leonard
a herky jerky awkward style.
Prime for prime.
Yeah. What was that, Haplo?
I said now that Mark is gone, I just want to say Leonard would have beaten McLaren prime for prime. I know he wouldn't like that.
Sugar Ray Leonard's no joke, man.
No, I'm talking Benny Leonard.
Oh,
McLaren.
Oh. Oh, double jab. Oh, nice, man. That's one thing about Camacho, man. He was very fast.
Yeah.
Very, very fast. Oh, look at that.
Oh, God, that right hand.
Yeah, they got to go.
And what's funny is Mancini wanted this fight so bad. He was campaigning for it.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah. And that's funny that he said that. This isn't a video computer gaming fight because that year, 89, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out had come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What age would I have been? 1989. I would have been 6. I was born 80. I was born 83. Yeah, I would have been 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
To the ring against Camacho. Round number 2. Griffith told Mancini, hook inside.
Oh, beautiful.
Right, you see here in Ireland, we didn't get a lot of these fights, so we didn't get the channels.
Yeah.
Over here, and tell you, once I found internet and YouTube, I rewatched a lot of boxing. But it's not like watching it, like when it's happening. You don't get the experience. You know what I mean? Like you don't get that experience of it.
Yeah. No doubt. Peace to everybody on the check-in. My man PEDs, Peds. What's going on, Peds? My man Heath Farley's with us. Hawker Mustang. No doubt. Let's see. See who else is with us. Endgame. No doubt. Spud Joyce. What's going on? AH.
I think that Endgame boy, he's putting up a lot of Wilder.
Brendan Kennedy. What's going on, fella?
Yeah. He's putting up a lot of Wilder material. Defending Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot. I've been on his channel a few times trying to debunk him.
Once again, I tell you guys, you're very appreciated for coming on. Haplo jumped off. And I appreciate you guys over in Ireland and UK, man. You guys rock.
Yeah. 3:51 a.m. here.
Yeah, 3:51 a.m., man. You guys are hardcore, no doubt. And since you can't get fights like this on these quarantine days, man, we're here, brother. The hazmat crew is here. No doubt, we got you.
Camacho's just controlling it with the distance right now. He's using his jab.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's
that right hand too. When he lets that go,
he's slipping that left beautifully.
Yeah, beautifully is right. I don't know why I enjoy. Maybe it's the punch I put. But I enjoy the smaller weights a lot more than I do heavyweights.
Oh, beautiful.
That step to the right, step to the left move on that ropes. You know.
This crowd don't like Hector Camacho fighting and running. Camacho holding.
I think it's good boxing. Hard to hit and not getting hit.
Pretty much. Beautiful round, man. That was Camacho's round. He
absolutely he controlled it. He used the jab, rounded the right hand when he wanted. The foot movement was impeccable, especially on the ropes. You know?
Hell yeah.
If you don't give a fighter an opportunity to set up punches, you're taking away 3/4 of his offense.
Yeah. He said because of the anger. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Round 2. Referee Richard Steele. One hell of a ref, man. Hall of Fame ref. God bless him. He's awesome, man.
Beautiful punch there.
Now Camacho cannot lose that concentration of his game plan.
I don't know, Heath. I wouldn't know. I guess if you're doing it by phone, what you want to do is, I guess, type in the search key, boxing gloves, and I guess it comes up. Or unless you look into the sports tags that are with your emojis set in your phone, you might have a boxing glove.
Mancini, a record of 29-3. His 3 losses, twice to Livingstone Bramble, once to Alexis Arguello. That's the only fight he was down. 23 knockouts for Mancini, 17 of them within the first 3.
Oh, beautiful counter by Mancini. Caught him.
Beautiful is right.
Yeah, he caught him sidestepping. He caught him lovely with that one.
Yeah.
Camacho down once last June in the first round.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a beautiful jab.
Oh, yeah. Kept the distance on him, too. Great. Oh. See, what I like about Camacho, too, is As soon as the guy comes in and tries to tie him up or trap him in the corner, he's just throwing combinations.
Yeah. And his movement so far is good.
Yeah.
I just love that. I just love that he's so comfortable on the ropes.
Yeah, he is.
Sometimes when a fighter gets on the ropes, they don't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you could tell as well, like he uses the whole ring.
Yeah.
Camacho uses the whole ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Ray Mancini has missed a lot of shots in these first several rounds. However, that's Ray Mancini. He missed a lot of shots when 4 years ago. He throws a lot of punches. He misses some.
Keep him up.
One thing about Mancini, he could cut the ring off like a fucking cheese cutter.
Look. Oh yeah, he's cutting. He's not falling. He's cutting.
Yeah. Look how he cut him off. Look
he
at
just
that.
ain't got the. He just ain't got the timing yet.
And you know, a lot of fighters from this era, no matter what division they were from, you know, these endurance fighters. You know, these guys. Endurance, lots of endurance.
I feel like fighters today just they depend on ability.
Yeah.
They don't put in the work.
They don't.
You know, like some of these guys would have trained in between fights. You just saying that, like, you know.
Yeah.
And fights were more regular for these guys. Now it's every 6, 7, 8 months sometimes for a fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe once a year.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then they come back for a 3-month training set, or they come back for a 3-4 month training camp. You know, or a 10-week, 12-week training. You know, and you just feel like they're just getting back in shape instead of they're in shape.
Right.
And you know, as you're getting back in shape, you're not concentrating on your boxing.
Yeah,
you're doing the endurance work.
Right.
You could be concentrating on, you know, the technique of boxing. I think, you know, the fighters today were more in shape.
It was better. It was better when fighters fought more often.
Yeah.
I think when gloves came into the game, like around, you know, the time of Dempsey, Benny Leonard, and all that.
Yeah.
You saw guys start to have 100, 200, 300 fights.
Yeah.
You know, like because with the gloves, you didn't get cut, you didn't get scraped.
Yeah.
You didn't get
so many
messed
fights
up.
Yeah.
Like with the bare knuckle, you get cut up and you get scraped up, and you have more time of recovery. And so when the gloves came in, like that's when you saw Robinson having 200 fights.
Yeah.
You know,
like how many fights did Robinson have before he got beat?
How many fights did he have before he got beat?
Before his first professional loss.
I think it was around 40 when he lost to Lamada.
Yeah.
Around his 40th fight. Am I being quizzed?
No, not being quizzed.
It was around 41, 42, something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
And he had so many amateur fights too, like, you know. I'm not quizzing you, I'm just asking, you know.
I think that was it. Was that the right answer?
I'm not sure. I wasn't quizzing you. No, I was just asking, and you know, give me a second here.
You're right on the
It's something around 40.
Yeah, you're right on that. It was 40.
He lost to Lamada around 40.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. He had to walk that off, boy.
Yeah.
And just for a second here, he has lost that concentration now talking about in the last round.
Catches it now. Nice little flurry by Camacho to get out of this fourth round. He is holding, waiting for the bell.
Camacho right now is doing what a boxer does. Surviving because he felt the power. Here we go, round 5.
Mancini comes out to start round number 5.
Macho is like super good with his feet, though.
Yeah.
Beautiful footwork.
And
It's
he uses,
unbelievable.
and he,
I
like I
hate
was
the
saying,
skirts that he wore, but
yeah, right. Them fucking.
damn.
But if you notice, Haplo as well, like I was pointing out, Camacho was one that used the whole ring. You know, he used the whole ring to his benefit.
I met him. He was like a complete ass.
Really?
Yeah.
He must have been like a real
He was
narcissistic,
just
right?
like really like
He was into himself.
dumb and like into
Was he a
himself.
cocky? He was a cocky, was he?
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah,
But he could fight, man.
absolutely.
Both fighters still with the hatred for one another, perhaps on a different level, but a competitive fight.
Damn, man.
You know what I
Way,
like?
the,
Like of all the guys that wore skirts like that, Nassim Hamed, to me, he had the best. It's like most of the
He
guys
had
who
the
wore
best
the
array, didn't he?
skirts, most of the guys who wore skirts like didn't have the power to back it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Hamed had the power and the speed. Like I really enjoyed his whole career.
Yeah. I remember watching the Kevin Kelly fight live. That was a fight my dad age was I then. I was but 14 then. No. Oh, when was that?
Kelly?
Kevin Kelly Nazim
Yeah,
fight.
that was like almost
I
as
was
good as
15 or 16 anyway.
Hearns Hagler.
Yeah.
Almost as good as Hearns versus Hagler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember watching that. He went down 3 times in the first round, wasn't it? Something like that. I'm not exactly
There was
sure.
a ton of knockdowns, and
Yeah.
Hamed weathered the storm and just got him.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching that live. The first fight I ever went to, I was 7 years old,
Oh.
and it was
Nice right
first
hand.
professional fight. It was Chris Eubank versus Steve Collins.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That was, and being Irish and the whole thing, and it was in Ireland, and it was Ireland versus England. It was absolute crazy.
See, people over here have no idea about that kind of rivalry.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
You see back then,
we got United States versus Mexico and Canada and Japan and all that over here, but
you see back then,
people don't really understand the deep roots of those rivalries between
absolutely
England and Ireland. Are you kidding me? Like that's crazy.
You see back then, though, anything Irish and English, anytime an Irishman or Irish sport beat anything English, it was celebrated like it was like Paddy's Day, Christmas
Do you
Day.
think that's why? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just asking you this honestly. Like, do you think that's why Fury doesn't get the support that he deserves, like from England? Like, I really don't see it.
No. I don't think it has anything to do with him having part Irish in him. I'll tell you the reason why he doesn't get the main support. It's because he's a gypsy, mate. That's the honest truth.
And it's the same with
But
the
isn't
gypsies are
that
painted.
because the gypsies are like from Ireland or no? I mean, I don't know.
No, gypsies don't originate in Ireland.
No. But
where
he
do they come from?
He wasn't Irish. Well, his family was based Irish gypsy. But they lived in England.
Only one side on his dad's side. On his
I
mom's
just
side,
don't
there's no
get
Irish
why
gypsy.
like someone like David Price got so much more support
Because he was
England.
because he was a normalized English citizen, not a squatter haplo.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have that knowledge here, so that's something you guys can share with us because we don't get it.
I have boxed and I have shared. Many a training space with boxers who were gypsies.
Mm-hmm.
And I fought gypsies many times. I've sparred gypsies many times, and I even have bare knuckled. I've even gone, to their place and have a few bare knuckle fights with them.
Damn.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but those guys are hard. They're tough.
But what makes them gypsies, though? That's what I don't understand.
The fact that they're squatters. They don't pay rent anywhere.
Don't have to pay tax. Don't have to.
They
pay
don't have to
nothing.
pay tax. They don't have to pay nothing. They just get a
How is
caravan.
that
They live
possible?
there.
It's based on naturalization. It said that they were there before anglicizing.
So basically, like the Amish.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Live off the land, their own supply, their own electricity. They create their own bills. They have their own stuff. And like as Brian said, like he fought with gypsies. I myself, like, I grew up in a caravan on a site. So,
and let me tell you something. If you're honest with a gypsy, if you get on with them, you don't bullshit them. They're about as fair as any other people. But if you try to screw them over, right, they could be an
They're coming
unforgiving
after you.
bunch of bastards.
Yeah, they're coming after you, right?
I saw Snatch.
Listen, Snatch is a load of garbage.
Yeah, Snatch is a load of garbage. No, but majority of them are good people. They just live a different lifestyle.
Can I ask a quick question about the gypsies?
Go ahead.
Are they related to the Romani gypsies that you see in Eastern Europe, or are they just like a separate?
No,
thing?
diverse group.
Yeah.
So the Romani gypsies and the traveler gypsies, the difference between the two is that they came from different tribes. So the origins essentially, like, of Celts goes back to Belgium and during the Flemish Night period. And there were people who lived off of the land at that time. And the people who lived off of the land at that time, they were the traveling gypsies.
Yeah.
Versus the Romani gypsies.
You guys are educating people now.
Well, I know about this because I'm
people can
half.
understand it.
I'm half.
I'm half Puerto Rican, but like I don't understand this whole gypsy Irish thing. Like now you guys explained it, like I get it a little bit more.
And the Romani gypsies dates back to obviously Roman times, where they were thieves and they were doing little tricks and stuff in the streets and buckling people for money and hustling and all of that stuff.
Dude, I did consulting in Croatia for a year in about 2008. And it was winter at the time. It was snow everywhere. I saw a little kid with his shirt off. It was completely bare in the snow. And people were just handing him money. And like I was about to give him some money, and then I saw his parents around the corner, like watching to make sure he was getting money. Like I was like disgusted by that. Like I couldn't. I couldn't.
That's the Romani culture.
Yeah.
The traveling gypsy culture is different.
Bad.
They don't beg.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Put your
with our
kid
culture.
out with no shirt in the snow.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, they do that, and they'll. This isn't even a joke. People look at this as a stereotype. There have been cases of women throwing their babies at people, and then when the people catch them, they'll run up and steal their shopping.
Wow.
The thing,
that's just vicious. That's savage.
The thing about traveler gypsies is we like to strike deals. We're kind of like people who like deals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
if you make a deal with one, you have to keep it.
If you don't keep it though, you're fucked. Because we're all about we put that down, you put that down, and that's that.
That's why your boy said he didn't get a 25 grand. Bunch of bullshit.
Like to
I
say,
guarantee
my brother,
you, if he kept his side of the deal, he would have got his money.
what's going on, Maze? Welcome, my brother. No doubt. Everybody on the check-in, please hit the like button.
And one of the main reasons I wanted to jump back in is when you guys were talking about Ray Robinson's record, right?
It was because I said McLaren would lose to Leonard, if they were both in their prime.
No. It has nothing to do. I actually agree with
I'm
you.
kidding.
Haplo. Listen.
I'm kidding.
I have Benny
I'm
number 6 of all
kidding.
time. Okay, I have him number 6.
He's great. He was a great fighter.
He'd be a fighter, yeah.
But no, the Ray Robinson record. As a pro, he went 40-0 before losing to Lamont, and his amateur record was 85-0.
40. Didn't I say 40? Off the top of my head.
I don't know, and his amateur record was 85-0. So he had a combined record of 125-0 before his first loss.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, because I do know he went. I do know he went a long time in the amateurs without getting beat.
And the reason I know that isn't through Google or anything; it's through Scrapbook Boxing. Shout out to Scrapbook.
Yeah, Scrapbook is a really good channel.
Yeah, that's another channel I got to put on my list.
It's a very knowledgeable man right there.
I mean, if you watch his videos, you get a good education, as well as Boxing Librarian.
Yeah, Andrew. Don't sell yourself short, Haplo. You've got some good content up there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got quality. I don't have quantity, but I have quality.
I'd rather have quality than quantity.
I have quantity, not a lot of quality.
I think you're very knowledgeable, Mark.
You're a young guy.
There's a difference between being knowledgeable and releasing that knowledge. That's something I'm guilty of.
You can get it up.
That's fair enough.
You got, you're working hard. I can tell. I'm on to you.
The stuff I know the most about, though, is the Murderer's Row. That's where I've been really just been mad into.
We should do a series on
that.
Huh?
Spud sleeping.
Do a series on.
Spud is sleeping, and actually, I was planning to, Haplo. I was planning to do a really good series on them, like the order of the fights when they took place, where they took place, who was promoting them, everything like that.
Just don't do whatchamacallits, Murderer's Row with Shabrinsky and all that.
Oh God, no, bro, no.
I remember that. Holy shit.
Fucking Sean Newton.
That shit was hilarious.
What did he do?
He did a white Murderer's Row with Shabransky and like Lomachenko and Klitschko.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I don't remember who exactly was in his white Murderer's Row. But it was like every single person he named lost.
Haplo, I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but can you name every member of the Murderer's Row?
Oh, hell no. Not off the top of my head.
There's only 8 of them. The 8 official ones.
I'm stuck at home, bro. Like, I'm just...
So, here, I'll give it to you, right? Burley, Marshall, Williams, Coco Kidd, Jack Chase, Eddie Booker, Aaron Wade, and Bert Littell. And Kodo, I've got a lot of my notes from when I was studying them ready for when we do that video.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
If you're down, I'm probably gonna end up ranting and raving for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Sounds like fun.
Huh?
Said sounds like fun.
Oh, when it comes to the Murderer's Row, like the first.
Sorry, I got cut off. Holman Williams, Charlie Burley, those guys.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't know.
Make sure you get your video off there, Haplo, just in case.
On my video? Am I on video?
Yes, it's on your it's not on you. It's on the phone. It's like on the
gotcha.
steering wheel. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta run to the store. Unfortunately,
are you wearing your mask?
Like a fucking ghost town over here.
Hell yeah, it's like zombie apocalypse out here too, man. Yo, I'm driving in my car right to go to 7-Eleven and shit is dark as fuck. Nobody out.
Like, there's nobody like moving, nothing.
Bro, do you know what the scary shit about that is? You're gonna walk down the road one day, see a deer, and be like, "Oh, look at the deer," and it's gonna be a zombie and it's gonna eat you.
I'm not worried about a deer. I'm worried about these people out here arming up, getting fucking bullets and shotguns.
Oh, people are going crazy, bro. This is dangerous.
People are going nuts. Like, and I gotta get out of here. I'm in the middle of LA. Like, literally the middle of LA. Like,
fuck.
I can't stay here. I gotta take my son out of here.
I mean, well, I don't live exactly in Dublin. I live in the countryside of Nace. So,
yeah.
So Brian knows where I am.
I know where you are, yeah.
I have no idea where you are.
But I'm in a county called Kildare, just on the outskirts of Dublin.
County Kildare.
Yeah. I have no way of getting there.
I live in the sticks of Florida. I'm like
yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're out in the countryside.
Yeah, I'm pretty hidden.
Also live just outside a small town. So
you're up in Donegal, right?
I'm at Donegal.
Yeah. I said Donegal on purpose so you didn't have to reveal the county.
Yes.
I haven't felt anything like this except for the LA riots and 9/11.
I was actually
crazy.
Yeah, I was actually in London during the London riots.
People are arming up, like just hunkering down. Like it's
the only time I ever felt like this was the only time I ever felt something crazy was going to happen was 4 years ago on O'Connell Street. I was there for the 1916 Easter Rising Parade over Easter, and the Orange Party walked through. That was scary, bro.
Oh my god, really?
They actually did, mate. Like the RTE was fucking black. They weren't even allowed to do anything on it, mate. I'm telling you right now. You tell them, Brian. You're from up there.
Yeah, I am fucking surprised that I didn't hear about no fucking deaths then.
There was deaths. There was deaths. They had to fucking they had to cover it up because of the Civil War that could have broke out.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Well, what is the Orange Party though? Like,
Brian's from Donegal. Brian can tell you about the Orange Party more than I can. He's been around longer.
Okay, William Orange was he was a Dutch soldier. He fought against the Irish in Ireland back in I forget what fucking year it was. I think it was the 1700s.
Yes, sir.
He fought with the British against the Irish. And every year there is a march on called the Orange Order. They're mostly Protestants who believe Ireland should be part of the British Empire.
You guys are both Catholic, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yes,
yeah.
I am too.
They walk through every street in Ireland over a certain weekend in May. I won't mention the dates, but they walk through the Irish streets with their English supremacy, dressed in orange, have these orange fucking, I don't even know what to say, like scarves.
Yes.
Yeah, would be the word.
We'll call them balaclavas. We'll call them the balaclavas.
And they pop out the bagpipes, all that bullshit, and they march just saying that we're fucking better than you every year.
Now Hoplo. Now I'll go
up in the north. It is crazy. If you're in Tyrone,
The orange party Haplo was marching with the marching saying
And they
that,
were
yeah.
saying they're better than who?
The Irish.
Basically,
They are.
they want every fucking war the English ever beat us. Every battle.
So the Orange Party is essentially like the British equivalency to an extent of the IRA.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the
That's pretty
orange
much it.
is like supporting British.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Ireland.
Now, when we go into the history of this, why this was so dangerous on 2016, it was 100 years to the Easter Rising, and that was a battle that took place in Dublin by the GPO, where most of our signatories, like Pádraig Pearse and everything, they ended up being taken out and shot in Kilmainham jail because they signed on to go to battle with the English over the Easter weekend. And that's what led us to our independence eventually in 1921, was that battle. That was the start of us getting our independence. So when the Orange Parade came down after the death of all of those men on the 1916 Easter Rising Parade of 100 years, and they came through Dublin, the National Guard was brought out. RTE couldn't do anything on it because it would have started a fucking civil war.
Now, what have started a civil war, telling you.
That was dangerous, man. I was in there, mate. I was in there. There were gunshots and everything. I was fucking running around trying to loot Foot Locker.
I fucking believe you.
It was crazy.
You see, things here are so like I don't think it would take much to start a war.
No,
and
that would have.
That's the first time I even heard of it.
If that had broke,
I'd hear by any media outlet. You know, it would have started a civil war. Northern Ireland would be
immediately covered that shit up, man. The National Guard was brought in, everything. There were tanks going down O'Connell Street, man. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that sounds like the LA riots.
Yeah, bombings would be happening in the north right now every single day. More people dying. IRA will be back up. RUC will be back up.
That was scary to me.
Yeah,
because to me that was scary because I'm relatively young, right? So I never really knew of the troubles up north or whatever because I was only born in '93, you know. So I was after that to an extent, you know.
The thing is, like, people in America have
when the
no
troubles ended.
idea about this.
Yeah,
they have no idea. Like,
I was 15.
You guys talk about.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I think he's cut off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was 15 or 16 when the troubles ended.
Yeah.
1998.
Yeah, I was only 5.
A Good Friday agreement.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no lead up to it. It just seemed to be agreed overnight. You know, like there was hardly any media coverage of it. You know, one minute we're in war, next minute an agreement came out.
Good.
You know, and one of the main things was opening the borders of Ireland, so I could travel to Northern Ireland without having I remember being 5 or 6 years old, and we were going to Strabane, and we were crossing the border of Donegal to Strabane into Northern Ireland, and I remember they would have had guards on there with guns.
Yes, sir.
You know, and you know, from the Northern side, from the British side, checking IDs of people going in to Northern Ireland. And I remember my older cousin, who was in the car at the time. I was 5 or 6 years old. He said, "Stick your fingers up," but them guys point the tongue. You know, of course I fricking did it because I didn't know any better.
Sure.
You know, but these guys were fricking guns, and if you looked at them funny, they would fucking shoot you without even blinking.
Wow.
You know, just crossing the border.
Brian, here's one for you. When I was 15, I went up to Belfast, right, with some family. But I met this girl, and me and her, we hit it off, and I was going back to her place, right? And she told me to shut up. Do you know where she lived, mate? She lived in Lisbon.
Ah.
I went to one of the most Protestant places.
Yeah.
Up north, completely. Like, her entire street, when I walked on there, all I saw was the St. George's Cross. And I bricked myself, mate. I bricked myself.
I know.
And she said, don't say a word. And I go in, and we're making out and everything. And her dad comes in, and he's like, who are you?
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. So instead of me talking with a Dublin accent, I put on the traveller accent that I have. You know? So I just said, my name's fucking Mark, how are you? Are you doing all right there? He fucked off, man. He just walked because I was a traveller.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Because travelers are not, you know. Yeah. But yeah, like, you see, right, you walk anywhere down, like, you're anywhere in Northern Ireland. I spent time in Oma.
Yeah, Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone, yeah. And I was there for I was there for an Orange March, and they were just walking down the street. I'm telling you, it was so sensitive that Jesus Christ, like, somebody would have said the wrong thing. I wouldn't have took much just to, you know, just for a riot to start from both sides, you know. Because the Catholics were on one side of the street, the Protestants were on the other side of the street.
Can you guys hear
one
me?
wrong word.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, good.
All it would take was one wrong word, and a riot would have, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just the tension here sometimes. Do you want to know something? Most of the year it's all right. Do you see when it gets around that May time?
Yeah.
Around the Orange March.
Yeah,
Jesus
sure.
Christ, like, it is, like, the tension just goes crazy.
Mate, I'm telling you right now.
I wouldn't take much just to start a riot from either side.
Tensions go up here in Dublin as well during the 1916 Easter Rising Parade every year.
Yeah.
They do go up just because you never know with those fucking bastards, man. You never know if they're gonna fucking come in.
Like they would just, you know, they would start something and then
That's
who
good
gets the fucking
sportsmanship
blame? The Catholics
between
always seem
these
to
two
get the
guys,
fucking blame for any
just
trouble.
to say, you know.
You know, the Catholic side of it, we always get the, you know, I'm not trying to make excuses, but when it comes to the media, we always seem to get the fucking blame. You know, IRA.
I don't like, as far as what we know here in America, we don't know any of what you guys just talked about. Like, that was very educational to me, for me to learn some stuff. Like, you know, like, that would be like me telling you about gangs of, you know, LA and what neighborhoods are what, you know, like the 60s, the 30s, the 40s, you know, like all the Crips and Bloods and like everything like that. Like, we just don't get that.
Music, but
we just don't get that. We
Yeah.
just don't get it. Like,
But-
you know, the more you guys talk about that, the better, because people don't understand like what you guys have been through.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, me and Brian could probably talk for 2 hours alone on Bloody Sunday in Croke Park back in the 1900s.
I know there's a song by
just
U2 called
the
Sunday
British
Bloody
soldiers
Sunday,
going
but
into
I
Croke
don't know
Park.
what it is.
Hold on. Haplo's trying to say something. What'd you say, Haplo? Because your mic's a little low.
I said I know there's a song by U2 called Sunday Bloody Sunday, but I don't know what it really is.
Actually,
I have no idea.
That song actually, ironically, doesn't really have a whole lot to do with that moment that much. It has a bit to do with
There was a couple of Bloody Sundays. You know, but this Bloody Sunday was, there's a Gaelic stadium. I don't know if you know Irish Gaelic.
They won't know it. They're not
Gaelic
going to
football.
know it.
No. Well, it's sort of like rugby, and you know, it's an Irish sport. And
so
on this
Haplo,
day,
real fast, Brian, real fast. Haplo, could you hear Brian? I just want to make sure you can.
He dropped off. Hold on. He's coming back right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's all right, bro.
I just got this janky connection.
Hoplo, are you
That's
able
okay.
to hear Brian real fast? Just make sure.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah, on this Sunday, on that morning, the IRA took out Pacific targets of the UK of the English alliance.
Okay.
They targeted Pacific people, like like spies and all that.
MI6.
MI6 would they target, and as a retort to that, the Black and Tans, who were a British military group, went into an Irish, basically, just say American football stadium, put it like that there.
Our national stadium. National stadium.
Yeah, but I'm just putting it in terms they would know it being like an American football stadium. They went into a stadium
Sorry,
like that.
guys. This StreamYard thing is crazy for me. You were saying they targeted certain spies. Are you there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm here. They targeted certain spies, MI6, the IRA, or the Irish Brotherhood.
He can't hear you, Brian. Brian, he can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hoplo, can you hear me, Hoplo?
He can hear us now. He's
I
good.
can hear you. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Can you hear Brian? Make sure you hear Brian.
They targeted English spies that were against Ireland, and then I dropped off. Sorry. Continue from there,
they target
please.
like MI6 would be They targeted these people, and as a response to that, they're basically the Black and Tans and RUC went into.
We're gonna need to stop for a sec. Hoplo can't hear Brian. That's why I wanted to make sure.
I can't. I hear Kodo. I hear you, but I don't hear.
Which means
the other guy.
both of you need to disconnect and reconnect to the StreamYard.
Yeah, I'll just.
Lord, this will be like the 50th time.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna end the stream anyway because I gotta hit the sack and shit. I got something to do in the morning, but I want to let you guys know I'm gonna be back like about 1 in the afternoon my time tomorrow. So that'll probably be about 6 o'clock your time around there. Mark around, so
1 o'clock for you right now would be 5 for me because we're not in daylight savings yet.
Okay, there we go. And Haplo, you're more than
Peace
likely.
out, guys.
Definitely, brother. Thank you for coming through, man. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, my brother.
Guys.
Real fast before I leave, I'm gonna say this. Hoplo, I'll do a talk on everything that happened on Bloody Sunday. I'll do a talk on that over the next couple of days.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we don't know this stuff, man. Like we over here, like we just don't get it.
Yeah,
like, we don't understand the dynamics over there. So like it would be helpful to be more understanding of what you guys have been through.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bounce, and I hope everybody has a blessed evening. Stay safe and enjoy your families. Peace. Wipe your ass. Wipe your hands.
Hell yeah, wash your ass, definitely, brother. Definitely. Haplo, thank you very much. No doubt, my brother. Everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining. Definitely, tú también, my brother. And Mazuris, thank you, my brother. We'll be talking tomorrow. Hawkeye Mustang, T Pilot 1, Brian as well for being on the panel. Thank you so much. Let's see who else was on the check-in, man. We had so many. Hawkeye Mustang, my man, no doubt, the alumni. Heath Farley, of course, who left, and he had to take care of some things. PED, of course, Peds, Endgame. Thank you for joining, my brother. You know what I mean? All you guys, man. All you guys are great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hashtag and AH, of course. Can't forget AH and Rosclaw222 came by. And Brendan Kennedy as well, man.
Raska. He's the best.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right, man. You guys have a great night. God bless each and every one of y'all. Stay home. Wash your ass. Hashtag come back to boxing. And hashtag come back to boxing. And, of course, man, God bless. Stay vigilant, man. See you tomorrow. Peace.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
No doubt. You too, my brother.